Hey, what's up, guys? I'm about to take another trade. 1 second, let me do it. What do I do? 10 pips? All right. 8. So I have traded this all morning long and just really took advantage of this entire up move here. The market volume really started coming in right here. I mean, this is, if I just zoom out a little, you'll see this is what the whole day looked like. And so it was very easy to trade. So price opened up right here, right? Came up, made the high, right? Came down, made this low, just like that. And that was the low of the days right in this area here. So if we just go ahead from open right there to there, we can see how the market, what the market did. Now I'm sleeping during this time, so I came in right about right about here and started looking for some trading opportunities. And first thing was that price. And I mean, I this is what time I woke up and I come look at the chart. First thing I see is the sell opportunity right here, which I did not take. Although if I would have, it would have been a winning trade, but I wasn't prepared to take the trade yet. I was still looking at some pairs, trying to figure out what I wanted to trade. And so the sell opportunity came in, boom, came right down to here. We passed up the opening bell, and then every since then, price has been moving up and up and up and up, right? And so I just want to give you guys an example. Like you know how we trade this. So if this candle closed here and it was a blue dot, right? And blue dot, what that means is that we call this a trigger candle, right? So as soon as the candle closes, we open our trade on the next candle, which means that it's on this candle's open. For the most part, unless you've got, weird data or whatnot, then the closing price of this candle is most of the time going to be pretty close to the opening price of the next candle. And so the stop loss always goes on the other side of the trigger candle, and that's why you guys see a lot of times when I sit down on the chart, I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm about to take another trade. Let me take it, and then I'll explain it." And you see me, I'm calculating, I'm counting, and I'm like, "All right, 10 pips, blah blah blah," and then I take the trade because I'm always looking at this trigger candle. I took the trade, and then I'm calculating my lot size. I'm setting this up, and boom. So you could have seen, that this trade would have been a winning trade. Well, this also would have been, look at all these times here where price stayed buying, right? Where price was staying as a buy signal. So you could have bought this one, this one, this one, this one, and you would have won that one. You would have won that one. You would have won this one. You would have won this one. You would have lost this. This would have been a losing trade right here. You would have won this trade, won that trade, won this trade, won that trade, won this trade, won that trade, and all the way up till right about in here. And I think at this point, you would have started losing trades. But what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 winning trades and 1 to 2 losing trades. Now, I didn't take every single one of those trades, but I did take 2 trades on here. I got in, somewhere right around here. Once I saw this happening, I was able to hop in, and then I also hopped in right over here. So this trade alone was a great trade because the setup at the time I used ATR, and the setup had us with the stop loss right around here, which is 6 pips. Price moved up another 25 pips there after that. And then now we've got price attempting to break the high, and that's why I'm looking to try and trade this again. So I left the charts and I've come back now, and I just happen to look at this, and I still see that things are looking good. So We've got all GBP pairs above 50. We've got all USD quote side above 50. This looks good. And I mean, this is a fantastic example of taking advantage of good market conditions. Like, so many people want trading to be their idea of what they think trading should be. They're like, oh, it should, it should be like this, it should be like that, and I want this to work out, I want that to work out, and then it should be 1, 2, 3, boom. And for the most part, systems can create that type of an environment where it's a simple, 1, 2, 3, take your trade. That's what most developers and system creators aspire to do, is try to make it as mechanical as possible, as rule based, where there's not a lot of thinking involved, where your system is telling you what you should be doing. Right? That's what I try to do. I'd assume that that's what most people try to do, because that makes it easy to trade. But you as a human being, when you see these types of things happening here, this is the type of conditions that you really need to take advantage of, because taking advantage of something like this I could have traded 3 or 4 different pairs, or I just could have traded this direction like I am, right? And it would have been very simple and very easy and very profitable, but it requires me looking at it, seeing it, understanding it, and then trading it that way in order to, fully take advantage of this. So, so I guess what I'm really trying to say is, when you see something like this happening, take full advantage of it. I mean, look at these candles, higher highs, higher lows, over and over and over and over, candle by candle. I'm not talking about swings. I'm just talking about candle by candle. This is a perfect example of an uptrend. And I mean, it's just so, everything is so perfect here. So yeah, take advantage of these types of things. I'll mute and we'll let this thing run right up to TP. It's about 9-10 pips away. It's about double ATR right now, because it is getting a little bit later during the day, but that's all right. We'll wait for it. I've got nothing else to do, and I'm up today. So I took I've taken multiple trades today. I just got back from a little vacation, so I haven't traded since, oh shoot, Tuesday. I think Tuesday of last week. So almost a week I've been out of town, and I'll show you guys. This is so much fun. If you want to see some more of this, go to my page and just look at this. But you'll see this was where I went out in Utah for something called UTV Takeover, and I mean, we went out there and we had a blast right on the lake. You see tens of thousands of people. They were camped all the way around this entire lake here, just like that. We were all up in the cove just hanging out. Beautiful scenery out there, a lot of sand. I've never actually been like to the dunes type of stuff, but yeah, it was a good time. Even some jumping. Let me show you. Look at this. This guy comes jumping. They were just flying in the side by sides. So yeah, you can go check that out if you want to see it on my page. But yeah, that's what I was doing, and so I'm just getting back to trading, and I've already took a couple trades this morning. I've won all my trades except for one trade I had to close at a partial loss, which came right after a big win. So I'm definitely up for the day. If I get this one right here, which it's looking pretty good, we just got new candles closed, and GBP is even higher now. See our ASA numbers there, and let's check USD. I mean, yeah, USD, yeah, and USD is up higher. So everything got better on this last candle close. So it was already good, but now it's even better. And you see we're pushing up, about to hit the TP. So yeah, I'll come back in a second. We'll finish this trade up. All right, guys, I went ahead and closed it. So we were right at TP, and another very simple, very sweet trade. Now I matched my setup to ATR, which gave me I think 10 pips for a setup. The actual trigger candle was more about that size, and so everything was there. I kind of showed you the whole breakdown of why looking at this pair and everything. But just keep in mind that the main thing that got my attention on this was the indicator showing buy after buy after buy. If I remember right, the moment that I hopped on this pair, and I was recording, so I might even try to clip that in here. If I can clip that part of the video in here, I'll put that in here too. But if I remember right, I think what had happened was price had just come down, started to push back up, and it listed GBP USD here as the buying pair, and that's what got me to flip right onto this chart, because I also traded UCAD this morning. But yeah, that's it. Another quick profit for today. Trading on Monday, and I'll see you guys on the next video.